Also, the camera just basically fucks you in situations like this, because you don't even know what you're walking towards. And I know there's like, oh, jeez, I keep fucking this up. I know there's like, Jesus Christ, Kratos. Battery level low? What kind of shit is this? Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 5 of the God of War Let's Play. It's me, Ryan, here. You'll notice that in the last part I was like, ooh, I'm going to be recording, you know, multiple sessions for the night and whatnot. And then I was like, oh, and my girlfriend's coming over after I record this part, which that was part 4. And I was like, oh, she'll probably be in the background or in the video or something. And of course, that didn't happen, you'll notice, because now we got the face cam. You can identify these things. I'm wearing something completely different. It's a different day. Basically, when she came over, we actually started to play other games and stuff right away and stuff. I was just like, you know, whatever. I got free time coming up later, so I can record more parts later. So that's pretty much what happened. I know some people are going to be like, oh, no, they totally just banged and didn't do the Let's Play. I will confirm there was possibly some banging involved, but that's neither here nor there about my personal life. What we are going to talk about is other personal things within my life, which is this right behind me. Yeah, see, now that's the thing. We got the face cam, right? You can finally, we can really talk about these things. You can really see these things. I am going in circles. This is fantastic. Where the fuck am I going? I don't know where I even am in this game anymore. Oh yeah, I gotta shoot this guy. That's right. Yeah, dude. What's up? Yeah, I get it. Come on, Kratos. Kratos is yelling at this guy. I'm gonna shoot him with the Zeus Electrobolt thing. Anyway, yeah, you see that right there? What is that over there? You're thinking, ooh, can't be a rat. My rat's in that cage right there. Because the reality is, I actually got, I got mice. Yeah, dude, I bought some mice. I bought some mice. Actually, if you remember from the Jak and Daxter, or Jak 2 Let's Play, that is where I was like, oh, dude, I fucking love pets, I love animals, and blah, 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 this and that. And I'm like, ooh, you know, I'm also considering getting mice, because not only are mice super cheap, but, like, I've, you know, owned many rodents already. Rodents being I've owned many rats, and I own many aquariums, so I had, like, a lot of these supplies, really, to get the mice, and really the only thing I needed was mice. So it was, like, a very cheap thing, a cheap, like, situation where it was, like, if I wanted cool, cute little pets, I could have just got the pets right away, and I didn't have to worry about any other, like, hidden costs or anything, you know what I'm saying? So that's actually what I finally did. I went to a store, my local pet supplier, and I got some mice. I got 4 little girls, and they're so adorable, and they shed a lot, and it's a little ridiculous, and it's a little absurd, but I got some mice, and they're just so fucking adorable. No, it's just like, aw, dude, I'm getting way too many pets, because I'm also setting up all my fish tanks again. That's been a big pain in the ass, actually, because moving fish is not nearly as easy as moving, say, a dog, a cat, or even a rat, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't have a dog or a cat. And I can't get one either because this apartment complex does not allow, you know, bigger animals that stand on all 4s and that can walk around and stuff. So that's kind of really shitty, especially because, like I just said, I fucking love animals, and if I could, I would absolutely get a cat and a dog, but I can't. So what I have been doing for a while now is getting other pets, like fish, aquariums. You know, we all know I'm into fish, and then rodents, which we all know I've talked about many a times of why I'm into rats and everything, and rats are fucking adorable, and I love my one little Jackie rat, and he's a fat little munchkin, and yeah, so now I got some mice, and they're absolutely adorable. So I went there to get them, right, and I saw that in their little setup they had 4 little girls, and you know, the guy's like, oh, let me know which ones you want. Initially I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get 2, but you sit there and you look at all of them, and you're like, well, they only cost $7 fucking dollars, so it's not like it's really breaking the bank to get them. It's like, oh, dude, fucking give me all those little girls. So that sounded really fucking weird out of context. Give me all those little girls. Don't be such a fucking pervert, you fucking weirdo. I got all the little micey mice, and it's really awesome. I named them all. There's Minnie. There's Pearl and Diamond from Pokemon. Yeah, obviously that's a Pokemon reference right there. And and mocha, because one's kind of like brown looking. Got like sort of a coffee flavor to her. It's funny because like I've never actually I guess I've had some female pets, but more often than not I usually get male pets. So this is the first time in a while where I've had female pets, and the fact that I have 4 of them all in one little, enclosed area. I like to walk up to them sometimes and just be like, "Ladies," and it's just like they're all just bouncing around and being little mice. What's going on here? Oh, that chick. Yeah, I was waiting for this part of the game to come up. Ooh. They're taking her away. This I remember. This I remember quite well. Well, not... let's not get out of ourselves. Not super well. In fact, the section where we have to do some, what do you call it? Like more of it's like a little puzzle section with her. Probably not going to remember how to do it right away. But we'll get there once we get there. Yeah, man. Actually, speaking of God of War, we just had the God of War 4 rumor leak thing on Let's Talk PlayStation just recently. So yeah, I mean, now we're like on a God of War high. Like, what's going on here, man? God of War 4, what's gonna happen? I mean, the thing is, like, the rumors, like, all Norse mythology, and even if, like, the leak isn't real or whatever, the screenshots are a bust or what have you, which they do look pretty damn authentic, and let's face it, it's not completely obscene to see, it's not completely out of the realms of impossibility for, leaks and rumors to happen on the internet regarding video games, so, chances are they are more than likely maybe real. I mean, like, a lot of us, like, kind of, like, figured that's where it was going. Again, like, I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but, like, if you've played the God of War games and you played God of War 3, like, you kind of know they have to do something a little bit different. So everyone's like, oh, like, do Norse mythology, and it's like, yeah, like, where else were they really going to go with it? Especially if they were going to stick with, like, Kratos or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't really make a whole lot of sense, so it's like, you see the, little rumor, and it's like, oh, well, Norse mythology. It's like, all right, well, I think... That's cool. I like that we can work with that, and certainly my interest is definitely piqued. Bring it on. Some people are like, give us a new anti-hero, which that's what a lot of people like to see Kratos as an anti-hero, which is obviously a pretty good descriptor of him. Some people would say differently, but I would say that's pretty accurate. He's a bit of an anti-hero. They're saying, oh, maybe they should give us a new anti-hero. I think that's actually true too. Maybe, Kratos, while he is awesome, I actually enjoy his character a lot. He's, I love the fact that he's just so fucking badass usually and just destroys shit and does what he wants, and he's like has this such vengeful hate to him, and he's so iconic at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's just that he's like a Nathan Drake. You can't necessarily just throw him out the door, but at the same time, like, this is the kind of franchise where you absolutely could get away with, like, doing a completely new character, and it would be, like, pretty authentic. Oh, this dude coming up. This guy's, or no, is he gonna be here? I don't know. I'll wait and see. She's getting dragged off. Her little puzzle section's kind of annoying. Not annoying, just, I'm probably not gonna remember it. But this is where the game is gonna start really explaining shit about what's gonna, like, what's happening, what's going on. How do we stop the nightmares? This dude right here. Is he here? No, he's not here. I don't remember anything. There's a big fight scene up here with lots of harpies. They're really gross and disgusting. Especially if you zoom in on them. If you can somehow get a good look at these things, they're so fucking grotesque looking. But yeah, dude, God of War 4. I'm ready for it. I'm absolutely ready for it. I'm ready for some of these big PlayStation games coming up. I mean, as I record this, Ratchet & Clank's coming out very soon. And, yeah, like, obviously it's pretty much Ratchet & Clank 1, and it's going to have, like, a lot of, like, completely redone shit, because the game is being made completely, like, remade from the ground up. It's going to have lots of new areas and stuff like that. But, like, I'm just so excited to play that, because that's going to be a whole, that's going to be a platformer, too, nonetheless, so we all know how much I enjoy platformers, and, how much platformers have really fallen off the map in the last, 10 years or so. So that's always really exciting. And then, after that, we're going to be having Uncharted 4 finally come out, and you bet your ass I'm really psyched for that game. I cannot fucking wait to finally play that. So we're finally getting some bigger shit coming up, and then, we got Horizon Zero Dawn later. Oh, here we go. I don't think you can turn those off for PlayStation Now.
Good, my boy, good. Athena has chosen wisely. I knew it was so.
Who are you?
So, you have the blades, the skin as pale as the moon. You are the one indeed. Perhaps Athens will survive at that. But be careful. Don't want you dying before I'm done with this grave.
A grave? In the middle of a battle? Who will occupy it, old man?
You will, my son. Oh, I've got a lot of digging to do indeed. All will be revealed in good time. And when all appears to be lost, Kratos, I will be there to help.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, this dude, man, he's pretty cool. He's kind of old and decrepit looking. Yeah, I see. Here's also another thing about the face cam. This video is actually much wider, and the last 2 times that I've edited a face cam video, which is God of War Part 4 and then the GTA 100 Platinum thing, I cut off this a little bit to make the square smaller. So all these things that I'm pointing at, I don't even know, I might accidentally cut all this off without even realizing the fact that I gesture a lot outside of this box, and I'm, again, during editing, I might accidentally, tighten up the box a little bit and not even realize that when I recorded these things, I gestured so much, and now you're not even going to realize it because it's not going to make any sense. Actually, what I was pointing at earlier, just a few seconds ago, right there's a little coconut I bought for them, and it's got like a little ladder for the mice that they can walk in and out of and everything, and I've actually had that for a very long time. I bought that for baby rats, because obviously the rats can grow out of that because rats get bigger. Mice stay small, so I kept it in there, and I gave them the coconut, and all 4 of those little mice like to cram their asses in that little coconut. It's the cutest thing, but at the same time, I can't fucking ever see them because they just jam in the coconut the whole day, and they also like to take their bedding. They tore. I did actually end up buying them something like a little bed, and they actually tore that shit up completely, and they stuffed it in front of the coconut, so you definitely cannot see them whatsoever. So these are some ladies that enjoy their privacy, and more power to them, because privacy is a very important thing. Whether you are or are not whether you're an animal, whether you're a human, which is also still an animal, or whether you're an insect, you need your privacy. Oh, I remember this area. This is where you can do the orb glitch. Excuse me, that was gross. Yeah, you can do like an orb glitch here. I do not remember how to do it. It involves moving like these statues or something, and blocking off a certain area and getting one of these flying things trapped in it or something. I do not remember whatsoever, but if you can like pull it off, you can get basically infinite red orb stuff, and then it's all well and good. Also, I shouldn't even really be killing these things because they are infinitely spawning right now, and the only way to stop them is to do this thing where you do have to move these like statues and shit. So let's start to do that. But they're kind of a pain in the ass because they'll just keep fucking attacking you. Yeah, see, that's just get kind of annoying. But if you can, I'm trying to remember how to do that glitch. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not going to attempt to do it, but I'm like, it was something to do with that. Like you had to move it towards the you had to like kind of like lodge one of these harpy things into the wall or something, and then you killed it, and then it would just like give you infinite orbs or something. It was a pretty dope glitch. And I think it was like basically required so that you can like max out all your weapons and shit. And you could do it early in the game too, which was pretty convenient. But yeah, I don't remember whatsoever. Also, the annoying part about this is that because they keep coming, they're just fucking with you the whole time while you're moving this damn thing. Stop, you fucker. Kratos, hold on to the damn statue, dude. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Okay, that one's plugged. You can tell that you got him because the statue will like kind of shake back and forth. Is that yeah, there's some mice back there. You see them? Yeah, look at that. Oh, what a great time to get the face cam going, because now you can actually see You can see them, you can relish in them with me, and ultimately you can enjoy some extra cool background shit. And that's pretty awesome. Also, since I just got them, they're not very keen to human touch just yet, so I've been kind of like trust training them for the past few days, and it's very difficult because they're so small, they're so skittish. It's much different, I'm finding it, than like trust training a rat. Because even when rats get a little bit bigger, rats are of course pretty fast too, but oh, this is where the other hole is. You know, mice are just so small, and mice are very, very quick. Quicker than even baby rats, I'm finding. So, you know, and mice are gonna stay that size. So it's like, it's one of those things where, wow, you ladies are loud back there. It's one of those things where it's like, and I was explaining it to my girlfriend and some people I've had over that are looking at them, and they're like, they're really cool, and I would love to hold them, but like I'd be afraid, and they just run away. And I'm like, it's one of those things where unless you have like a shitload of patience to really properly train them to be okay to come out and to be held all the time and handled and whatnot, they're the kind of animal where they're more appreciative to just look at from afar. And rats are the kind of animal where you can take them out and handle them quite often, because you know, when a rat gets older, they get less fast, and assuming you do, you know, play with them and hang out with them often and get them used to human touch and handling and everything, I mean, they'll walk around, do whatever, they'll just totally chill with you. It's like a mice. I feel like that'd be a much longer process to get a mouse to that sort of level of comfort with a human. So also, the camera just basically fucks you in situations like this, because you don't even know what you're walking towards. And I know there's like, jeez, I keep fucking this up. I know there's like, Jesus Christ, Kratos. I know that, oh, it's me. Dude, the second I start moving, I instantly like move it in the wrong direction. Alright, let's figure this out together. Fuck. Fuck, what was I even saying? So you can do that, but then you just screw yourself. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Trust training and stuff. Yeah, but like, I feel like it'd take much longer for a mouse to get to that level of comfort where you could have it out like all the time. Yeah, I know that's the way to go, but there's definitely like, oh, shit. See, jumping's gonna screw you too. It's probably not even worth it. It's just we're just doing the Let's Play. We're not doing some sort of serious playthrough or anything, so we'll just fuck it. We're not like we're gonna bang this situation, like we're gonna just leave and not do anything about what I was originally trying to do. Kratos, please just find some good balance, please. See, the thing is, you gotta do that statue thing ahead of time, because if you try to come up here with all them harpies walking or flying around, they're just gonna harass the shit out of you and knock you off these beams, even more so than how I'm not even being able to walk on it right now. Not that I really needed to tell you, any of you, that, because y'all are smart cookies. Y'all would have figured that out by yourselves if you were playing this game for the first time, which a few of you have messaged me, and you're like, yeah, dude, I'm playing this game right now, too. And some of you are like, yeah, it's the first time I've ever played this game. And it's like, man, that's interesting, but it's a good time. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You can start whenever. There are tons of big name games that I've never played. I would really love to, just gotta find the time to play them. What are some big name games that I have never played before, and people are just like, what? How have you not played that? It's funny, you know, it's one of those situations where you couldn't name anything right now until you start throwing them like at me or something, like, oh, hey, Ryan, have you done this, and then I can answer it off the bat, but I can't think of any right now initially. I don't know. Like, I've never owned a Borderlands game. I'd say that's a pretty, like, big one. Not that that's, like I said, it's like you'd have to, like, throw some names at me or something. Like, older classic games, bigger games. Where it's like, have you played this? It's like, nah, I've never played it. Like, Half-Life. Okay, I've never done Half-Life. Any of the Half-Life games. I would absolutely love to one of these days. That's one of the games that I've never done before. I've like played it once at like a friend's house. Like, you can't really count that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy the game yourself. Ooh, are we having connection problems? PlayStation Now, what are you doing? Oh my, oh sweet Jesus! I don't know why it's doing that, because I'm still. That's the thing. this whole Let's Play has been going pretty smooth for the most part. I honestly have not even noticed that it's on PlayStation Now, which I think is probably, like, absolutely what you want when you're doing this experience. And that was kind of the whole point of why I wanted to do this game on PlayStation Now, was to, hey, ladies, what are you doing? Can you hear them squeaking? I don't know if that's coming in through the audio, but that's one of the things I really wanted to see genuinely through this Let's Play, is like, is this really viable? Is this something you can do? And it's like, it's not even like an afterthought. It's like, oh, I'm playing the game and I'm enjoying myself, and that's what I've been doing, really. I cannot... No, but that's the thing. I'm doing God of War. You know, this is not a first-person shooter. In fact, this is very much one of those games where I'm doing combos that are like 3 buttons, but it's God of War. So you're always just button mashing until you get to the, you know, exactly what you want. So even though I'm doing a 3-button combo, you're mashing square over and over again, then you start mashing triangle over and over again, even though it's just 1 1 triangle. You know what I'm saying? So maybe God of War is a situation where it's probably one of the least good candidates to the least best candidate to test regarding PlayStation Now. Maybe I should do like a first-person shooter or any kind of game that requires some more, you know, Twitch, refined gameplay requirements or something like that. Maybe I should do that and then like get back to you on it. But so far with God of War, it's been going very well. Like, I'm not even noticing it. Which is, again, that's kind of what you want out of the service. What's this cutscene? Oh yeah, this part. She screams at you the whole fucking time you're working your way up there. Like, the whole time. She's like, Kratos, hurry! Kratos this, Kratos that. Alright, I know you need to do something with those statues. Let me just figure this out. You drop, like, one statue down here, and then another one on top of it, and you move the whole 2 statues somewhere. Yeah, I just need to get my bearings on this situation real quick so I remember this and I don't fuck it up. Now that's... yeah... it's like you go over there and everything. I got that.
Help me, Kratos, please!
Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, you can't reach that. Is that where you need to put the 2 tower things? I don't remember. Yeah, you definitely can't reach that. I think that's where you gotta put when you stack them. Hey, no fighting. These mice are going hard, dude. I might have to get up. Dad's gonna have to walk over and separate them. Dude, are you hearing this right now? Like, legit. I might have to intervene right now. Oh, I have to intervene. What are you doing? Hey! What are you doing? Leave her alone. Who started it? Yeah, you better hide. Hey. You stop, okay? I know what you did. I know what you did. No. You like my jammies? I'm totally just leaving that in there, probably. Yeah, the 1 is still, like, that's the thing. There's also 4 of them, too, so with trust training, it's, like, 10 times harder. Well, not harder, but more time-consuming, basically, because you got to get your time with all 4 mice to really sort of get used to you. And, of course, you know, each animal is different, so they're going to have their own little personalities, and one may never, like, want to, like, really be comfortable with me, so... But it's just one of those things where you gotta put time in. The one is like is very not okay with like, you know, human touch and being around me and whatnot. That's the one that's like, it's just immediately wants nothing to do with me, just runs away from me, and she's just like not really about it. And the other one's kind of okay at letting me, you know, kind of touch her and whatnot. So, you know, I basically just went in there and scared the shit out of the one and just ran into the coconut. What is this, by the way? What's this gonna tell me? Yeah, I know. What? I don't need to hear that. Jesus. Okay, where are we at? Ooh, we are almost finished up here. Let's try and get some stuff done. Alright, we knocked that statue off. And then there's another one. Actually, there's shit behind it, too. What's behind this one? Nothing, apparently. Well, that's kind of shitty. I thought there was stuff behind these statues. Is there really not? Really disappointing. Well, there was some at the other statues. You can't expect everything to be behind a statue. You're gonna have some gotta temper your expectations a little bit. You can't be handed everything right in front of you. I learned that the hard way. Well, not the hard way, the easy way. As in, like, that shit just doesn't happen. Sometimes you don't just get free stuff. I know, it's shocking. Some people are usually very entitled to these things. They think everything should be free. Everything's not free. I'm sorry to break it to you. More often than not, when they tell you it's free, it's not really free. Because it's like, oh, here, I'll give you this. But it's like, where's $4? And it's like, what, $4? Jeremy, what are you talking about? And Jeremy's like, who are you and why are you in my living room? And then that's when Jeremy calls the cops. And you're like, I don't understand. I thought we were really close friends. And then it gets to the point where you, the viewer, are like, what the fuck's he talking about? And then I start to realize, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then it just gets into like a whole mess where it's like, I'm just saying things at this point to kind of like add to the Let's Play. And basically until the show just kind of ends, because we only have a few minutes left, and there's a cutscene playing right now. I can't hear either of them because the audio is so low. Also, the mic's a little farther away from you too. Again, it's just like really dumb how I have the face cam and audio and everything set up. So, actually, I believe this portion is timed, isn't it? Position yourself. Yeah, I know that, dude. Yes, this portion is timed. I do remember this being a timed thing. A motherfucker. And if it's gonna, yeah, there you go. It's gonna fail me. Oh, Jesus, Murphy Jones. That's terrible. You have failed. Yes, please restart me from the last checkpoint. I appreciate it. No. You gotta get up further, because I'm definitely gonna fuck that up. Actually, I believe this actually is a pretty time constraint. Like, you really do have to hurry. Go, Kratos, go! I don't have time for your bullshit. Ooh, that was a close one. Ooh, so was that. Go, dude. Swing! Or not. Guess I didn't really need to swing. There we go.
And with that act, Kratos set in motion the events that would lead to his downfall.
Kratos, as Athena herself has foretold. But you are late. Perhaps too late to save Athens. Or is it Athens you have come to save?
No, I can't. We must not stop.
And when the Oracle looked into his soul, she saw a beast as well as a man. Once a captain in the Spartan army, Kratos had begun his command with only 50 soldiers. But soon his numbers grew to the thousands. His tactics were brutal, but effective. Drunk with power, he was feared by all, except one. His wife was the only one to brave his fury.
How much is enough, Kratos? When will it end?
When the glory of Sparta is known throughout the world.
The glory of Sparta. You did this for yourself.
His desire for conquest knew no bounds, but that which he desired would ultimately consume him.
By the gods, why would Athena send one such as you?
Stay out of my head!
Choose your enemies wisely, Kratos. Your brute strength alone will not be enough to destroy Ares. Only one item in the world will allow you to defeat a god. Pandora's box, which lies far beyond the walls of Athens, hidden by the gods across the desert to the east. But be warned, Kratos. Many have gone in search of Pandora's box. None have returned.
That's right, Pandora's box. If you didn't know about what God of War has going on here and how we're going to kill a god, we need Pandora's box. That's it. That's it, man. That's a wrap. That's God of War Part 5. Every time I want to say like God of War 2 or God of War 3, but it's a God of War, the first one, and then it's part numbered. God of War Part 5, and I'll see you all in Part 6. Thank you all so much for watching.